have terrible handwriting, so I might not be able to read this.
Aloha and welcome
back to our channel. So today I have a few questions for Miss Marie here about her experience working in Disney World.
Because it was quite an experience, that's for sure.
Okay, so my first question is, what is the purple wall? Because I've heard a lot about, I recently saw on Instagram that they made hats, like meet me at the purple wall, and I'm wondering, is that like an attraction? Has that become a thing?
It is definitely a thing. So like the purple wall is basically, it's like just a wall that like they painted in Walt Disney World in Tomorrowland, and they didn't really expect it to be anything, but like those really cool Instagram bloggers, they all like went over there and took pictures because the lighting is really nice onto the purple wall, so you get like real good shots.
Oh, cool.
So if you ever go to Disney World, you have to take an honorary purple wall picture,
and
obviously.
I want to get like a hat that says meet me at the
Yes,
purple
they sell
wall.
those in Disney World. So.
Meet me at the purple wall. Alright, my next question is, what was one of your favorite memories working in Disney?
Work-wise or just at the parks in general?
At the park in general.
Alright, let me think.
That's a big question, I know.
Every time my roommates and I would go to Animal Kingdom, like we would just go to Animal Kingdom just to see Festival of the Lion King, because that was like our show, is the best show on Walt Disney World property, probably in the world. And like every time we went, it was just like we would wait to see if we got the all-star cast, which was like the top-notch, best of the best cast that you could ever get in that show. And when we got it, it was like, when we got those actors and actresses, it was like the best day. Any day that happened, that was pretty amazing.
Nice. Is there anything you didn't like about work?
Well, a few things. First, working in Epcot, you have to serve people who may or may not be drunk. So that's not fun. You have to like cut them off if they're too drunk, and you like they can get mad at you really easily.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely not a good time.
I never would have expected that to be your answer.
Yeah. Those things that you don't really think about until you're there. Overall, there are just some guests that you don't like too much, and they kind of ruin your day if they're not nice. But it's always counteracted with those people that are really nice. And then you're like, wow, like you just made my day even better, thank you. So there are some bumps, but it's all worth it, I suppose.
How did you feel during the winter? Like, did you miss the snow?
I missed the snow so much. Like, I am used to living in the cold. I'm used to living in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maine.
Yeah, probably
so
didn't even feel like winter.
It didn't. When Christmas came around, it was not Christmas at all. It was like, it was summer in Christmas, and I was like, this is not Christmas. Like, how am I supposed to like sing along to Christmas songs when I can't? Like, I'm not dreaming of a white Christmas because I won't get one. So like,
let it snow.
I wish I could snow in Florida, because it would have made it like a little bit more Christmassy, just a little bit. It was so hot, like all the way until October, November. So like it was like summer until it was winter, and then it wasn't even winter.
What are some tips you would give to other people who are going to work at Disney if they did this program?
Definitely make friends with your roommates, because I was lucky enough to make the best friends with my roommates, but other people I knew didn't.
Yeah, that would suck if you didn't have good roommates.
Yeah.
You're there for 6 months.
Right, so like if you don't have like friends to go out, you can make coworker friends and then you can go out to the parks with them, but like having those people to like come home to and like rant to and like go out with.
Although you're
find friends, make friends at work so work is enjoyable.
Was it everything you dreamed it would be?
Oh, it was pretty amazing. There were times when I was like, I didn't expect it to be as hard as it was, but it was as magical as I thought it was going to be. At work, like working for Disney is not the most magical because you're the one making the magic, so like you're not experiencing the magic so much.
You did get to go to the parks.
Yeah, I was able to go to the parks, all the parties.
Experiencing the magic.
Exactly. So like just being there on a daily basis and like going in through that Walt Disney sign every time I went to work, like it still gets me, It always will. Because it really was a magical experience.
Is there anything you wish you did that you didn't get to do?
Oh, I really wanted to get a reservation at like one of those special restaurants, but I was never able to go to a fancy restaurant. So, but I also didn't go on every single ride. I didn't go on the teacups and I didn't go on Dumbo, and I think that's it. So I'm kind of sad about that. But
did you ever go to the Laugh Floor?
I did.
Oh
that was
God.
a real good one.
I wanted to do that.
Yes.
Did the camera? Because I know that they put cameras on like random people in the audience. Did it
They
ever
do.
go on you?
No, thank God. I would have been so scared. They were real close to me though. Sometimes they were like right in front of me.
That was
like,
a bonus question because that wasn't on here. Did you get along with your coworkers and customers?
There were some coworkers where you were like, they are not the best to work with, you know, like either they don't do anything or they're just not like enjoyable to talk to. But then a lot of times when I was in Epcot, more so because you don't talk to a lot of people at Cosmic Rays, you talk to people at Epcot because it's less busy. There were people that like literally made my day to work with. Like they just made work so fun all the time, and that was definitely
cute.
good.
That's nice.
The guests are a hit or miss. Sometimes you'll have like really amazing people who like understand like what you're working through, are super nice and like know that Disney isn't always efficient, and then there are the people who are like, I want this now because I'm in Disney and Disney tells me I should get it now.
Are you happy you had this experience?
I am happy. You know, like I said, there were times when I was like, should I actually be here anymore? Like, will I enjoy this? Because like, there are hard days when you work for Disney, but at the same time, like, it was something I always wanted to do, so I didn't want to quit, and like, it's like still an experience all on its own. Like, you never get anything like it ever again.
Yeah.
So it's good work experience, good friend experience, good like new home experience if you're not from Florida, and like overall, it's like just amazing. So like, why wouldn't you do it? Honestly.
How do you get in?
Yeah.
Well, another bonus question: how do you get into this program? What did you have to do?
You have to apply for it online, and there's like an extensive like application process. First, you have to write in your application. Then you have to get a web-based interview, which is where they ask you questions online. You have to quickly answer what you think, like how do you perform, like are you good at late nights, or are you blah blah blah, stuff like that. And then you have to do a phone interview, which is scary because you have to talk to one of the Disney recruiters on the phone.
Oh wow.
You have to like know what you're talking about basically. And then
I love Disney, period.
Just I love Disney, bye.
Bye.
And then they choose you, and you get like a random location, a random park, so a random role too. So you want to put in your preferences and all that, and like make sure you get what you want. But it's really long. It takes like 1 or 2 months until you know that you're in the program, and then it's like praise hallelujah. So
that was all of my questions. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for asking questions.
You're welcome.
It was fun. We will see you next time.
Bye bye. Subscribe.
Dab.
Is that going to be in the video?